Hello everyone, my name is ReclusiveZ and I'm back with more Stalker Anomaly Anthology 2.0 OBTv13 with rumors that 2.1 is getting closer to, well, an initial release, so I kind of want to expedite this whole process of getting this series done and preparations for eventual 2.1. So I'm back over here in the Dome territory at Laboratory X15. I've ripped the door off of this, and yeah, I'm gonna find the last set of documents that are in here. Joker respirator. What now? Huh. I didn't find that funny at all. But yeah, I want to, the door are jammed. I want to just complete this little area. It'll probably be more polished later on, but I want the documents out of here. I want to know what the story and the lore behind this whole area is before I push forward with Straylock and his team and take out Eidolon and the Monolithians and then push into the Chernobyl NPP. Also kind of thinking I might want to start up a Chernobyl Light series. I beat it like 3 years ago and just now realized I was searching around on Steam and found Chernobyl Light 2. And I kind of want to replay the first game before I start off into the second game, because I'm hoping the second game is as good as the first game. But I haven't fully decided on whether or not I'm going to commit to that, because I have so many playthroughs going of just a variety of different games and such like that, that I need to stop adding playthroughs to my list of stuff to do while I'm also trying to maintain my job and stuff like that, because it makes it difficult to get things accomplished. It just goes up and up. Yeah, sure. What the hell? Why not? Oh, oh no, am I stuck? Oh no. Oh good. I can squeeze back through that. Yeah, I keep adding playthroughs to my list of videos just because I'm having fun and I'm enjoying what I'm doing, but adding more and more playthroughs literally just kind of sort of bogs me down in a way, because I'm dividing so much of my attention between everything. And I will admit, making the videos shorter is helping, because it's a lot less material to spend a few hours research or reviewing and editing and trying to piecemeal together into some form of coherency. Plus, I think just in general, the shorter videos are going to be better for the audience to consume. As I said, it's a lot to ask people to dedicate 2+ hours of their life, you know, to watching a single video when there's so much other content out there and such like that. I mean, shit, I might as well commit. Oh good, this ladder can be used. So I'm trying to keep them around an hour in length. And I'm trying to expedite how I do things. You know, sticking to a far cleaner and more productive video style. Why is that so bright? God. You know, more straightforward gameplay, less me being lost. Under normal circumstances. The decoder does not work. Needs a keycard. That's odd. And a few people have already mentioned, you know, cutting my content back and making it more easy to consume within a timely manner. So, I'm gonna give that, you know, a shot to the best of my abilities. It just means I've got to be better with my content and how I go about things. Hey, there's that key card I needed. But I want to continue on this way. Oh no, it's a dead end. Alright. But yeah, that's pretty much that. It's the growing pains of being a YouTuber. Haven't really seen any other documents so far. Keep holding my use key and scanning around the environment. This is definitely a very empty lab. But I'd feel bad if I completed this series and didn't at least get all of these documents, all of the lore, all of the knowledge, everything that goes, you know, to this. Be pretty lame skipping out on it. A lot of pillows. I feel like I'm in the back rooms. Just wandering around expecting to get ambushed. Huh. Well, these are unusual. Nothing then of, not seeing anything on the floors. Well, on the floor, I should say. I mean, it's a neat room. I won't say it's not. Oh, hey! Scanos! Ow, you little shit! I didn't realize I didn't smack that last one. How neat. It's a miniaturized power plant and a steel helmet. Pick up items. New virus documents. New virus. Oh, it's my first red folder. A lot of important information. I hope this will help scientists in Athena. You need to give them to them. Who is Athena? Who is Athena?
Что-то как-то тихо больно.
Well, that's the last of, new virus documents. Is that the reason I'm supposed to be wearing the Joker gas mask? Was it supposed to be protecting me from this virus, and now I'm gonna horrifically mutate and start foaming and frothing at the mouth? Can't find motion file? What? Alrighty, I'm back over here with Straylock. I had to leave that area. After you pick up those documents, it seems to get things rolling in the background of the map, triggers and stuff like that. And anytime I leave that room with the generators and the documents, it basically crashes out. It gives me an error. I was unable to get past it, and I know it's the documents because I re-wandered most of the facility without them and never ran into the crash. It was only when I picked up the X15 documents. So, unfortunately, it's a beta. What are you gonna do? So I basically just picked up the documents and then fast traveled back over here. So now I'm going to carry on with Straylock's quest line and, yeah, get this series done and over with. Alright, Straylock, I'm ready. The Monolith have finally found my hideout. There's a recon squad approaching us as we speak. Once we deal with them, we'll head to the center of Pripyat. The plan is to assault the Palace of Culture and lure Eidolon out. Take him out as soon as he shows up. Let's go. Oh! Living Legend, the first strike. So, yeah, we've got an army of unfriendlies on the way by the sounds of it.
Привет, брат.
Damn, Stray! Wait for me. Hey, Rogue. We're ready. Let's go. Get out of here. Take this weapon and some ammo from Cardan. You'll need it to defeat Eidolon. Remember, he's the guy who wears a rad suit with a screen helmet. Keep your distance and aim for his head. That's our only chance. Oh! I got the N62 item, did I? Oh, hi. Hey, Stitch. We're ready. Let's go. Holy crap, they're off like a rocket. Alright. Aha!
Привет, брат.
Or is those not the Eidolon, or the, Anton Smoker. Ooh. Yeah, that's Monolith. Well, I'm gonna try shooting Eidolon with normal bullets before I go popping him with the railgun. There's just a bloodsucker harassing the guys. There we go, that looks like trouble. I'm glad they can see each other through the brush, because I certainly can't. New mission, Living Legend, Champion of the Monolith. Here's a medkit, first strike, Living Legend, the recon squad bites the dust. It's time to launch one final assault against on the center of Pripyat. And there's also a controller out here. There's a lot of information I got hit with. I don't even know why I'm looting them. Ah, there's... Alright. Well, at least the controller's handled. I didn't have to whip out my big gun yet.
Блин, дикие еще эти. Только их не хватало.
Alright, so yeah. Center of Pripyat, I gotta go directly that way. I've got to do Hotel Policia and Champion of the Monolith. I have to admit, this area is rather nice to explore. Didn't do a lot of exploring, but...
Не задерживаемся, тут что-то хуёвое место.
There's a poltergeist around here. Yep, there it is. Hopefully it doesn't lure the team too far off the beaten course, or beaten path. Yep, we're in the right direction. Yeah, I recognize this area, near the volcano. Ah, there we go. Alrighty, where am I? What am I doing? Who am I, better yet? I'm stuck in a small room with a bunch of men. So I'm gonna climb up the stairs real quick, see if I can find a vantage point to overlook this whole scenario. Oh, so we came out near the Ferris wheel.
Не, ну буфета здесь нет, наверное.
Yeah, that's the Ferris wheel over there. Hotel Policia's nearby.
Не, ну мне, конечно, тут пиздец как не нравится мне, а выхода нет.
The lurker outside's got them on Overwatch. Oh, Jesus! I wasn't expecting to run into him in the stairwell. But even better if I came down the, that elevator shaft, just landed in there and he's just sitting here. So there's a friggin' lurker down here. So it doesn't look like there's any of the monolithian snipers up in the high rises. Not even on the roof of the... There is gunfire. So the Palace of Cultures over there, but this is Hotel Policia that I need to get into. What the hell was that? Why is there just a blood fountain here? Alright. There's monolithians. You guys are moving around an awful lot. It's kind of distracting me. Hotel Policia. So I need to get in here and go up a room. Can't do it with one bullet. Don't do it at all. Worse than, you know, me taking multi-shots to bring down a single enemy. Should pop out over here. Yeah, there he is. I wish I could rupture their O2 tanks. Boy, he is really putting... He's really putting suppressing fire down on somebody. I'll be able to figure it out better from the top of Hotel Policia. I got hit with a rocket from around here somewhere in my radiophobia playthrough. And I just need to remember which room. It is not this friggin' direction. Excuse me, coming through. That genuinely startled me. Alright. If I remember correctly, it's a sealed room. Yep, there we go. Documents and secret stash in Pripyat and decoder. should read the same as they always have. Documents from the secret stash in Pripyat. The manuscript contains a report on how Fang and Strelok infiltrated a hidden laboratory and their journey there. It makes mention of a large monolith presence in and around the Chernobyl NPP, more specifically under the concrete sarcophagus, also suggesting it may be their base of operations, but with the intent to hide something. Reading further, it states that they discovered laboratory hidden further in the north under the generators. However, they were unable to gain access at the time of writing as they required the use of a decoder. Oh. Wait, did this just change things on me? Am I not going to the military lab instead? Art events of a conspiracy, wish granter. Well, now I want to go that way. Alright. So I've kickstarted this, which is part of the original Shadow Chernobyl storyline. Technically, it is the original. The hell am I hearing? That's what I'm hearing. As I said, I don't know why I'm even looting them. I was gonna say, there's a yellow dot over there, but... Aha! You know what, I wonder. Haklakya! He went flying! Why are you only shooting me? Oh, Stitch is... Was Stitch actually healing his comrade, or...? Here, I'll help you out. Bye-bye. So yeah, Stitch was the one who was injured. Good news is I got plenty of medkits. Where's he going? Do it with one shot and I'm missing every shot. Whoa! I need a better angle of attack. I need a better angle of attack. Friggin'! I should have known he was gonna battle charge me as soon as I got too close. As my armor. Damaged! Not horrendously, but damaged. Can't see them in the bushes. There we are. That was a good shot. Alright, how many of the original crew are still alive? Sherlock's here, Stitch is here, looks like Rogue is here. Just waging war. Clean shots so far. I mean, they could be cleaner. You know, you guys might want to grab cover. You might... This place is a lot more overgrown than it is in most of the other mods, which is really kind of great. Ah, he moved. Nice shot. He downed him in a... Oh, that was Eidolon, was it? Well, that was lame. Yeah, super invulnerable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not nearly the fancy pants suit that I thought he was going to be wearing. Oh, hey, look, a Velis detector. Monolith, a strong representation of the family of artifacts, as they say in People, is a fragment of a legendary monolith. The main properties of the artifact is its magnetic field, which is capable of deflecting bullets. I mean, it's interesting. So, I'm going to admit that was not how I was expecting that to go. I thought he was going to be further in. I thought there were less monolithians in this building than there were going to the lab. Yeah, I looted some corpses. I'll talk to Straylock in a second. I want to make sure this place is truly free of the monolith. It is not. It is not free of monolithians. In truth and honesty, they are probably around that spire that's in the middle of this, one of their worship towers. Or they're underground. Yeah. I think they might be underground. Because normally they would be in here communing with the monolith. So that's Stitch. So yeah, they're in the center block. Underneath the stage. Yeah, the guys know where they are. He'll go... These look like... cleric civilians. These don't look like normal monolithians. Krolik. And whoever that is. And cleric. Normal monolithian civvies. Unarmored. Did I load this underbarrel? I did. Good. I don't want to actually blow myself up with that. I'm gonna switch to an old round. Get up here where it's safe. Alright, what do you got to say, Straylock? On a scale from average to close call. Close enough. Seems Eidolon had an extremely rare artifact on him. Keep it if you want. Consider that a bonus for your help. I would even say no. That was a cakewalk. Thanks, Straylock. Now that we've wiped out about half of the monolith forces in the zone, can you tell me what you're looking for this far north? Answers. Like you, I seek answers. In order to get them, we must raid the Chernobyl NPP and find a shard of the Wish Granter. Okay. No, hang on. Are you insane? Raid the power plant? Wish Granter? It's real after all. I've heard legends, but... There's a grain of truth in every legend, Stalker. The Wish Granter exists. I've seen it with my own eyes, and don't worry, we managed to defeat Eidolon and his forces. I was able to fight my way into the power plant myself a few years ago. With your help, we'll manage it again. Yeah, but years ago, you destroyed the sea consciousness and shut down the Wish Granter. This is insane. How do you plan to attack it? We'll do it the old-fashioned way, Stalker. Head on and with belligerent screaming? Can't wait to see what knowledge is worth all this. Patience. Accompany us into the depths of the sarcophagus and you'll find many answers you seek in the process. When we obtain the shard, I'll reveal anything else you may wish to know. I promise. Fair enough, I'll go with you. Living legend, ambitious objective, 10,000 cash, artifact, decoder. I received another decoder. Hospital, CNPP raid, alright. So now we have to push through this center arena and into the CNPP. Yep. But I kind of want to go up to the generators. So that may be what this video involves, is me going to the generators. I don't think he got it off. He got it off. I wonder if the Ferris wheel is still like instant death if you go near it. I'm gonna make sure that rocket trooper on top of that building isn't around still. Getting myself blitzed out with an RPG and my radiophobia playthrough was not fun. I'm not seeing any health signs, so. What? So it could just shock you at a distance. Got it. It's still death. It's cheaty death. It's bullshit death. How dare you continuously shock me? Fine, 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 fine. Fine, 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 fine. It's an electro anomaly that doesn't obey the laws of a standard electro anomaly, so I don't even have to be close to it. Which technically... I mean, it'd work like a Tesla coil, so maybe it would work like that? I don't know. So the real question now is, are there monolithians still guarding? I don't want to get hit with an RPG. I'm not seeing any on the roof over there. And last time being over here, I was almost too far outside their view range. Because normally there's monolithians up on that roof and that roof, and I'm not seeing them. So I may be in the clear. Pseudo-giant is coming to play. It learned how to use stairs. Revolving. Get him, guys. Yeah, all that firepower. I don't think they're scratching him. What are you shooting at? Oh, they chased off a pseudo-giant. Woo! I got it in there! Again! Ah, damn. Oh, he's attacking one of the crew. Sorry, Straylock. I was just hucking grenades in there. I'll help you out. Let's not tell anybody I was throwing grenades at you, alright, Stray? This actually looks kind of cleaner than it usually does, too. A lot less mutants, a lot less, just a lot less of everything, really. Olympic Anomaly. Ha 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 ha. I'm all flashy. That's got some range. All right. Well, Straylock, it's been several years. We're finally back here, are we? Yeah, I am oh wow, the gates are open. There's way too much open ground. There's way too little cover for this. I'm gonna use this. Watch the Wish-Granter lunatics. Yeah, I know. It's one down. I think that's the second one down. Or I think they blitzed out all three of them over there. These guys couldn't handle a pseudo-giant, but they could sure as hell kill monolithians. A little bit of a stutter. Yeah, they sure as hell killed monolithians. Alright. No valuable loot. Back in the CNPP. I wonder how much this place has evolved in this mod. How much has potentially changed. And debating on whether or not I should go... There's a child loose! Kill every mutant kind. Oh, hey! There's a child loose on the field! Bam! This headshot straight off. That's different. I think that's one of those anomalies that nuked my existence out in my radiophobia playthrough. There was something within this area that it kept Gatekeeper Anomaly.
Кроем сектора внимательно.
So yeah, it would make sense that there are actually more powerful whirligig anomalies over here. What exactly are they gatekeeping? That's the real question. Because I've never really explored over here. Why does this car look so new? Not seeing a lot of trouble. This doesn't go anywhere. But I've never seen this gate open either.
Это пожрать бы.
Is this how I get up to the generators? Oh, that's to the abandoned hospital over there. And that's to the old road, whatever that is. Alright. I backtracked to where the normal assault happens. I'm not gonna bypass anything. I'm gonna see what the main quest line entails in case it takes me to the generators, because I don't want to re-explore areas if I can avoid it. I mean, I've been doing that before, but not a whole lot going on. Where are all the monolithians? Is one of those doors up there open? Seriously, where are all the monolithians? This is surprisingly quiet. Ah, it's a monolithian shrine, got ya. Well, at least I'm gonna have a height advantage on the monolithians. You know, I wonder if this place is more... I wonder if there's, like, quest-related stuff in here when you take the monolithian side. Damn, there are none of them out here. Monolithians ain't defending a damn thing. They're just letting me waltz in. Hey, there we go. There's some monolithians that are pissed off. There's some pissed off monolithians to fight. Alright, that's 3. Could have sworn I heard somebody shooting a VSS. It doesn't look like there's anybody else out here.
Фу, это не денек, а пиздец какой-то.
So there's a secondary entrance over there. There's a primary entrance over here. And there's the Wish Granter. I don't know which direction to go. Rogue, you still alive? Pick yourself up, man. We got stuff to do. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so there's still monolithians alive over here. Yep. Puck! Trading grenades, I see. I win. And we'll enter the sarcophagus next. Living Legend Crucible. So I'm going to admit it, I was expecting a way bigger war of attrition, trying to push my way into this territory again. It's not been nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
Бля, 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 бля.
So what quest has me doing the conspiracy?
Как заебало всё.
Okay, so it's that one. I don't remember when I picked that one up.
Ой, господи, как же достало уже это всё.
Hopefully, yeah, sarcophagus. Alright, so back in the sarcophagus. Quick reload, make sure I've got a mag set. Familiar territory. And the Wish Granter's here, but he's less in my head and in my face and more like echoing throughout the NPP. It's kind of neat. For the real. Thank you for waking up the enemies. Alright, so that guy's down there. He's normal. There's one on the side of the wall. Or on the other side of this wall. So he should... No, he's not moving.
Твое желание скоро исполнится. Иди ко мне.
Yep, there's an enemy down there staring mad dog in the wall. He's doing his squats. He's getting his lifts in. He's getting his leg day in. There's another enemy directly ahead. Yeah, you know what? Yep, they're just running ahead. Oh my god.
Твой путь завершается. Иди ко мне.
Alright, this is problematic. I'll help you out. Nope, let me out of the sin menu. Well, at least they're shooting me. Should be able to get up to Straylock in a moment.
Скоро исполнится.
На ноги тебя сейчас
Stitch, do
поставлю.
your job.
Вот дерьмо!
Thank you, Stitch.
Птичка есть.
Oh, this is going to be problematic. They're rushing ahead. I've got to keep these idiots alive. Good, go backwards. That one's down. All right. So this is being real rough on me.
Не стреляй! Все, мужик, не стреляй!
Good, stare at a wall blindly.
Иди ко мне. Обретешь то, что заслуживаешь.
Ты покойник!
Here, hold that. He lived. But his buddy did not.
Прикрой меня!
Or did his buddy live?
Ты тебе!
Nope, it's a warm corpse. I think. Yeah, he's hung out. Alright. Alright, who all do I have that's still alive? Is the quest still engaged?
Стрёмное местечко.
And the monolith is on my PDA. That's great. Okay, good. Everybody's still alive. For now. Where are you going? Currently in a mad dash to keep these... This is way more chaotic. This is... They've taken all the fun out of my monolithians. They really have, by having these idiots with me.
Скоро исполнится.
Не стреляй!
Иди
Ах ты
ко
ж-
мне.
Reload. You know, I'm glad I brought the Beast Slayer with me, because, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to keep up with these guys. Glad I have night vision, too. Howdy!
Пришло время. Я вижу твое желание.
Well, he came and found me, didn't he? Reload. I don't have time to be precise about any of this, and I really want to be.
Держи от меня!
But unfortunately, these guys are forcing my hand. And not the monolithians, but...
Ты обретешь то, что заслуживаешь.
Damn!
На, блядь! Держи глаза шире!
Alright.
Иди ко
Осколочная!
мне. Ты обретешь что заслуживает.
What? Where's that dude? Oh, he must be upstairs.
Смена магазина!
All right. So far, so good. Everybody is still alive.
Смена магазина.
This was rough. This place is not meant for AI that can die. Like AI NPC companions that can die. I bet they're up on the Wish Granter. Which still, very, very nice touch having him take over my PDA like that.
Ой, господи, как же достал уже это все.
That is brilliant. Alley-oop. So yeah, they've definitely... Oh, nope. There we go, problem solved. Now my idiots should stop trying to... Well, that was rather friggin' unfortunate. I finished taking those guys out, went to loot a body, and crashed. So I just spent my time relooting bodies and checking things out, making sure everything was safe and sound. Now I'm gonna move on. Rather unfortunate that I crashed in here. Mission updated. Wish Granter. Hooray! Hooray! I don't know how any of this is gonna go over.
Твоя цель здесь.
Yeah, I know.
Иди ко мне.
Now we're getting closer to you. So yeah, I'll probably end this episode around here. Whoa, they're up here with me. They can climb ladders too? There he is in all his majestic glory. I was not expecting the dream team to follow me. Oh, this is much faster and much easier going this way. You guys gonna finish coming this way? Yeah, nah, I ain't making a wish right now.
Что-то не нравится мне это место. Фух. А стрёмное местечко-то, да?
Завершен, человек. Иди ко мне.
Alright, Stray locking out. I don't know where to go from here. Straylock needs a piece of the Wish Granter. I've got the decoder. I can only assume these idiots have to be up here with me.
Твой путь завершается. Иди ко мне.
I don't know where they've gone. Maybe I can force the game's hand and get it to teleport them up here with me. I mean, how do I get a shard of the Wish Granter? And, I guess the better question is, what happens if I do make a wish? Oh, it gives you the options this time instead of... Does it play the videos? No, it crashes. Script error, wish granted. Bummer. Alrighty, well, that was a fun crash. Rather unfortunate, but... I mean, it's gonna happen. So... I am unsure what to do at this point. I've got the monolith over here, which is the bad endings to the original game. So now I need to figure out where to go from here. And I have a feeling I need to go see the sea consciousness. As painful as that'll be, because unfortunately the sea consciousness should be gone. Straylock was already in here and all over this area, so the sea consciousness should be just wiped out. So I don't know what I'm gonna find on the other side of this. But, I mean, I might as well go check. Monolith is a dead end currently.
Твое желание скоро исполнится. Иди ко мне.
Exosuit is still here. Door is locked by a code. Yeah, I know that. Where are my decoders? Because I was given to... Oh, I bet I...
Шло время. Я вижу твое желание.
Yeah, I put them in the secondary storage. Oops. Because I didn't have them, I didn't have them favorited. So I'd put them away. Decoding in progress. Oh, this is gonna happen, is it? Oh, I've been looking for a reason to use this.
Вознагражден будет только один.
Nothing's happening. No one even spawned. Well, that's unfair. Well, I mean, at least the door opened. Alright, let's go see the sea consciousness then. Hey, whoa, what is going... There we go. Wait, what the hell? Why does it keep spitting me back out on this side? I do not understand what is going on anymore with the Living Legend stuff.
Исполнится. Иди ко мне.
I don't know what I did, but somehow I got to the other side. I got to the war room.
А стрёмное местечко-то, да?
Or not the war room, the control center. Don't ask me how I did it. I have no idea. And now I have to keep my idiots alive. Again. Two.
Меняю магазин. Меняю магазин. Ты чего, сталкер? Эй, сталкер, не стреляй!
This is absolute friggin' chaos. This is the absolute chaos. Trying to get these guys through here alive.
Этот 200-й!
Really kind of stressing me out. Really kind of stressing me out.
Ты будь... Давай!
All right. I think everybody's still alive. I think that was a success.
Это место.
Living Legend is still active. Investigate. Wish Granter. Yep. It looks like everything is still running. Yep, my 3 idiots are still alive.
Меняю магазин!
Holy crap. I won't say this isn't fun, but it's stressful as hell. Especially once I figured out how to bypass that. For some odd reason, I think the trigger mechanisms, like the transition markers, are too close together for transitioning from the monolith CNPP over to the control room of the CNPP. I think they're too close together. So when you walk into one, it automatically assumes you're trying to return, and it puts you back in the monolith side of the CNPP instead of over here. I basically just... I found it completely and utterly by accident. I literally just ran right into it like this and jumped, and my character entered the loading screen and then popped up on this side, which is the control room side, and then was immediately thrown back into the monolith side. So, going off that knowledge, I continuously basically just blasted it until I got back to this side, and then I just took off running in hopes that I could get out of the transition setup before I got hauled back to here. And so far, it's been successful. Sonya Peacemaker, huh? Or Pacemaker.
Пиздец, меняю магазин!
A lot going on. I'm lagging.
Захуярил бандероль!
Got a few of them with that one.
Осколочная!
Got a few more.
Душка! Захуярил бандероль!
Got another one. The most use I've ever had out of my hand grenades. A Pyrogeist, huh? It's a dead Geist. You killed Projection. Alright, so... Who the hell was Projection? Nobody of importance, I guess. So yeah, this is the CNPP, or the Sea Consciousness, usually where you meet them. Shard of the Monolith. So this is where we get the Shard of the Monolith. Living Legend Crucible, Living Legend Answers.
Что-то не нравится мне это место.
Now what? You've obtained the Shard of the Monolith. The time for the answers has come. So now I probably have to talk to Straylock. Holy crap, this has been its own little fiasco. I'm gonna loot and then I'll talk to Straylock. Alright, Straylock, now that everybody's been looted, it's time for you to talk. Alright, I've done what you wanted. Take the shard, your answer's for mine. Very well, I'm grateful for your help. Ask and I'll do my best to answer. What exactly is the zone? The zone is neither a miracle nor a manifestation of evil. It isn't a natural phenomenon either. Over 10 years ago, a group of scientists conducted a secret experiment. They discovered that a mysterious psychic field called Noosphere enveloped the Earth. They thought that by influencing the field, they can influence the world's population. They wanted to remove violence and selfishness from people's minds. No single person could achieve that, so they joined their minds to become common sea consciousness. wired to a set of extremely powerful generators. Predictably, things went awry, and the experiment caused a rift in the noosphere. Emanations, or rather the first emission, of uncontrolled psychic energy created the zone. Who or what were the sea consciousness? They were a coterie of overly ambitious scientists. They thought they could fix humanity by exploiting something they barely understood. They didn't know it, but they were paving their own road to hell. In order to achieve their goals of saving humanity, they turned themselves into an artificial hive mind. They accidentally created the zone. They were responsible for emissions, the Miracle Machine, the Brain Scorchers, zombies, and Monolith, which were all part of their defense network. And they were the ones who placed the Wish Granter inside the sarcophagus. I had a chance to kill them, so I did. What is the true nature of the Wish Granter? Wish Granter, also known as the Monolith, is a sham. It was made to lure naive stalkers into the heart of the zone so that the sea consciousness could seize, brainwash, and turn them into obedient soldiers. I saw it with my own eyes, and I'm not sure, but I may have wished for something. I don't remember. My memories are still hazy. I was able to resist its call when I came back in 2012, and I don't want to confront it ever again. But I was curious if the psychic backlash after the death of the sea consciousness had any effect on it. Then I heard the rumors about the Shard of the Monolith. What kind of artifact is the Shard of the Monolith? It's somewhat self-explanatory. Legend says that when the sea consciousness died, the Wish Granter was damaged. As part of it broke off, the stalkers visited the CNPP in the aftermath and found the Shard. Clearly, his snooping incurred the wrath of Monolith forces. Returning to secure the power plant again, he had to escape quickly, leaving the Shard behind to discourage pursuit. Although sounding hyperhypocritical, the story spread quickly. I know that it could at least be partly true, so I wanted to investigate. The Shard might hold answers that no old document could ever reveal. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be just a whole bunch of explanations then. What do you know about the emissions? The rift in the noosphere, which produced the zone as we know it today, overflows with excess psychic energy. The energy is what forms the emissions, like how water vapor can condense into a thunderstorm. The energy used to be controlled and discharged deliberately, but without the guidance of the sea consciousness, it simply builds up until it overflows in a wave across the entire zone. Instead of a rare but devastating emission that were supposed to eliminate a specific threat, nowadays we get relatively weak but frequent emissions that sweep and kill indiscriminately. Not sure if that's a fair trade. What do you know about the anomalies? They're miniature cracks in the noosphere, or small patches of reality affected by psychic energy so strong that they can bend the laws of physics. I'm not entirely sure. Each time an emission occurs, an old anomaly shifts, or disappears, while new ones emerge. In the artifacts, many of them used to be normal objects, or are a collection of normal objects changed by their incomprehensible energies. Sometimes I think they're born from the wishes of local stalkers, although it's possible they're shaped by the fears, insecurities, and desires of humanity across the world. Do you know the mutants? Don't be fooled by the theories that they're the result of radiation. The dogs and cats maybe, but others, chimeras, controllers, burrs, pseudogiants, even flushes, most of them are actually man-made. Scientists who later became the sea consciousness conducted many experiments in their underground labs, not just genetic, but ones that involved psychic energies of the noosphere. This means that the mutants possess a strong connection to the zone. Like emissions, they're one of the many defense mechanisms that protect its secrets. Back when everyone called you the Marked One, you collaborated with Sidorovich and Barkeep. Why didn't you return to them? I reached the CNPP, I saw the Monolith, I talked with the Sea Consciousness, and then after an extremely difficult battle, I killed them. The experience left me exhausted and empty. I'm not sure what happened right afterwards. I was wandering the zone's center for some time. I can't tell for how long. Then I helped the remnants of the military operation in Pripyat. They recruited me as an advisor for a while, but ultimately I couldn't resist the zone's call. And I abandoned them later. Questions and doubts still plague me. I was too busy to try and find answers. So yeah, that was the actual Call of Pripyat storyline, or part of it, with him joining up and then discarding it. And this is kind of like the link between Call of Pripyat and Stalker 2. Wow, this is a lot to process. This definitely changes my perspective on many things. All I can offer you is this fragmentary knowledge. Top secret documents, abandoned underground laboratories, complex devices, personal experiences, and observations. The zone isn't and will never be easy to understand. We're like the first cavemen who scraped two stones together against each other and accidentally kindled a blaze. We aren't sure what happened and what we're looking at while the fire's spreading, consuming everything around it. Thank you. This is possibly more than I could ever have hoped for. I'll return to my base. What about you? I've got a goal that moves away from me the further I manage to progress. There are many secrets to discover beyond even the CNPP, and plenty of uncharted areas that may reveal even more, or produce even more questions, who knows? I'm not sure if it's worth all the lives that have been lost on the way there. And it may never be. I know a few people in the Rookie Village who won't be happy about the Wishgranter being a fly trap, but it's better they won't try to reach the CNPP at all. And Sidorovich will finally get answers too. This revelation's been definitely long overdue. We don't need any more monolith soldiers than we've already got, especially ones like Eidolon. There are others, much less dangerous aspects of the zone that can exploit if they're really so desperate for personal gain. Or an adventure, Straylock. Don't forget about that. Not all of us are obsessed with treasure hunters. We set the place ablaze, so we might as well sit down, warm our hands, and tell a few stories, right? Good. Take this as a token of gratitude and reward for your assistance. We should go on our separate ways now, but I hope we'll meet again someday. Farewell, Stalker. See you, Straylock. Living Legend finished.
Строим сектора. Внимательно, внимательно.
Alright, return to Sidorovich and report your success. Shard of Monolith lost, Straylock's pen drive. Should be in here then. Pen drive. This pen drive contains plenty of encrypted data. Backup copy of Straylock's many findings throughout the years, and valuable pieces of evidence regarding the top secret experiments that allegedly created the zone. Alright, well, I guess it's time to go see Sidorovich and, call this. And then I guess next episode will involve me investigating over here and potentially going up into the generators, and well, I guess that'll be it. Unless something else mystical and magical just happens to show up in the process. But let's go see Sid. It's good to be back in the Rookie Village. Home sweet home. Still looking good. If a little bright. Alright, Sid. So hear me out, you're not going to believe this. Death, destruction, wishes not granted, anomalies that throw me backwards in time to the previous area I just was, and oh yeah! Straylock and his men are not immortals. They're very easily killed. Hey, Stalker, what do you need? Let's see. Hey, Sid, long time no see. So you finally come back, unlike a certain someone. Did you meet the marked one? I sure did, even joined his team for a while. He told me many things, and I saw a lot with my own eyes, too. I was in the sarcophagus with him. Turns out the Wishgranter is a fly trap for naive stalkers. Yes, it does exist, but only to lure people into the heart of the zone, so they can be brainwashed and become zombies, or monolithians. Not a dream, but a damn nightmare. Oh, I see. Sounds about right. There must have been a reason no stalker has suddenly become the most powerful or the wealthiest man on the planet. It'll be easier to discourage rookies from that bullshit with actual proof to back this up. Because you've got some proof, Stalker, right? Yeah, not just my word. Straylock gave me his pen drive with a lot of encrypted data. A copy of his findings. Here. Excellent job, Stalker. You managed to finish what the marked one had started a few years ago. Brain Scorcher's inactive again, so we can access the north, and now that we know the Wishgranter is bait, I should help everyone focus on the real treasures in the depths of the zone. Great. By the way, here's a reward for you. 30,000. Great Swamp. Okay. What is this? People are talking about some dark stalker from an unknown faction, apparently. He's preaching about the zone on and on. Have you heard of him? Yes, not sure if this is what you had in mind, but there's a nutcase hanging around the village. He appeared out of thin air and started pestering stalkers at campfires about some religious bullshit. Something about the greatness of the zone. He also wants people to join his organization, whatever it is. Most stalkers tell him to sod off, but some did accept his offer. I don't want any more rookies to become members of some sort of sect and vanish without a trace. So why don't you go take care of this guy? Should I ask him a few questions first? Yes, try and find out more about his faction, and we can arrange an accident for him. You know, there's a field of gravitational anomalies not far from here, and hungry mutants roam that area all the time. Jesus, Sid! New mission. Mortal Sin. Mysterious Envoy. The hell? Oh no. I've started another main quest. I forgot. Anomaly has like 4 main stories. Living Legend was just one of them. I think it's Mortal Sin, Afterglow, and one more. So, where is this dark stalker?
Надоело все.
He is all the way over there. So Overwatch wants you to interrogate a mysterious envoy who pesters stalkers in the rookie village.
Смотрим под ноги, смотрим.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's gonna have to wait for another day, another episode, and another video. Boy, howdy, was that a cluster of a mess trying to get that last segment of the Living Legend done. I wasn't expecting to have bugs like that, but at least I was able to get around them and bypass them and continue on with the story and get things completed. So yeah, Living Legend's done, and now we've got the a new storyline to do, Mortal Sin.
Смотрим под ноги,
So, I thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video and you happen to like the content that I create, feel free to do the normal YouTube stuff, the likes, the comments, the share, the subscribes, whichever you choose or prefer. Nonetheless, I thank you because they help my channel to grow and help me get a better understanding of how things operate on YouTube and what you guys like to see. And well, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.